Grenada can be a massive supplier of oil and gas.
It was this announcement that excited Grenadians in 2018, the night before general elections. The words of former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell as he sought another term in office, a term that has now ended in his party's defeat, 96. As the years progressed, many questions were asked, some instances no answers, until an article appeared in the Trinidad Guardian days later, disclosing a $3.4 billion exploration agreement between the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago and GPG. This was the response given by Senior Energy Officer John Auguste.
It's a standard in the industry that even after I have been working with one of these companies in the industry, I have a gag on my mouth for at least 7 years. I can't even speak of it because I'll be prosecuted.
This was the last time Dr. Mitchell answered to matters of Grenada's oil and gas.
I cannot tell you that if I was an investor in fossil fuel at this time, that would be the best place to put my money at this fact. When the whole world is saying we have to move away from that.
In his first media sit-down with local journalist Calistro Farrier, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell says he owes it to himself as a citizen, the Grenadian leader, and to the Grenadian people, an explanation about what transpired with the country's natural resources discovered.
I want to find out what happened to the oil and gas. I think every citizen of Grenada deserves an answer. I honestly don't know, right? Certainly from all indications, including newspaper and media accounts in Trinidad, there was some deal signed between the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago and GPG. And I would have assumed at a minimum, the state of Grenada and the citizens of Grenada would have to have benefited from this deal. I've never heard anything of it. I mean, oil and gas located just down the road from Point Saline can't just disappear.
Prime Minister Mitchell said his government's intent is to assure the public that the revenue and resources of the state are used to the benefit of the state. In addition, he said that in cases where the revenue and resources of the state are not properly in the hands of the state, these are to be recovered.
So I'm saying, to me, as a Prime Minister of the country, I think I'd be abdicating my responsibility to the citizens without finding out and without saying I made all efforts to find out what happened to this oil and gas, where did it disappear to? Is it genuinely a case where there's no commercial value to it, etc.? And at least come clean, say this is what we did, this is what we found out. So for me, that is what it is about, because I think if there is oil and gas, and if it's available in commercial quantities, then I'm absolutely certain every Grenadian would want their share of it, would want to see the revenues be used to help transform Grenada, to help give us better education.
Cherry and Blackburn, Stephen, GBN News.